Last night, Donald J. Trump won Iowa. But between Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and Vivek Ramaswamy, who dropped out today and then immediately endorsed Donald Trump, 49% of the Republicans, roundabout, 48 to 49% of the Republicans in Iowa, that's roughly half, it's 4,800, 48,000, said no to Donald Trump within the Republican Party. Now, last time that Donald Trump won, he had 70 million votes. He had 65 million votes the first time, and it was 70 million votes the second time. If he can only get half of the Republican votes, that's 35 million votes, and Joseph Biden or Dean Phillips or Kamala Harris will easily go past him. He is going to have a very difficult time getting independence because he can't help himself and say, I'm the one who got rid of Roe. I'm the reason your wife is now in danger anytime she's pregnant. He's also said, yeah, he made business deals with China and Russia. That's what you're supposed to do. They were staying at my hotels. They paid me. 48% of a very red state said that they were not interested in Donald J. Trump to represent them for another 4 years. Because remember, boys and girls, he won Iowa, and he left to go to New York for the second part of the E. Jean Carroll trial. And his lawyer quit yesterday. He's still got 2 more, but that probably doesn't bode well for him. Now, does it? Donald J. Trump has got New Hampshire next, and he's not going up there to do any more, walking around and stuff like that because he's got trials to attend to. Now, Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis could make a bigger showing. And if Nikki Haley or Ron DeSantis pick up a win here and there, could make a very, very interesting question for the Republicans in March. Donald Trump has 91 indictments, 91 felony counts and 4 indictments. It's supposed to increase. He said you cannot effectively run a country if you're under indictment about Hillary. And how many indictments is he under? Donald J. Trump he might be able to win the Republican victory. I don't know if he's going to be able to get those independents because his policies are so abhorrent. And the amount of women that are dying and that children are staying pregnant and that could have been solved, it's not helping his case. Donald Trump either has to get rid of Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, or if it's a closer race, the Republican Party is probably going to look in a different direction. And if they do, will MAGA support their choice? Because that's the real question. You get Donald Trump, you get the MAGA vote. You don't have Donald Trump, you don't have the MAGA vote. And how does that affect every single down ticket? Trump is going to be in and out of court for this entire year. And he's trying to do the same thing. Try to win an election and try and, talk about his positive policies. We lost 2.5 million jobs. 700,000 Americans died while Donald Trump was in office. He set up a horrible negotiation with Afghanistan that Joseph Biden had to follow through because it was already done. He did that to hurt America for this reason right now. He talks about our economy running off the fumes of what he did. What did he do? Show me the Infrastructure Act. Show me the CHIPS Act. Show me something comparable to what either he did or Barack Obama did. You won't be able to find anything because there was no substantial legislation aside from the tax cut that increased my taxes again this year. And in 2025, they will go up again unless we can coerce, if we have a blue wave, this Congress and Senate to repeal that. Donald Trump should be a little more nervous than I think he is. His courts and his court dates and everything else is going to wear on people, and people are getting tired. I know I'm getting tired of hearing his voice. And don't forget, both he and Joseph Biden are over 75 years old. Donald Trump looked awful when he went to that hotel the night before the Iowa. Like, he looked terrible. he looked exhausted. And this is a full-time job. And he's dealing with 4 major races. He's not paying attention. And that gives both Ron DeSantis and Nikki Haley an opportunity. What do you think? Vote true and vote blue.